Unlike the wuxia genre, which focuses on martial arts, the XIANXIA genre in Chinese dramas is a story about immortality, magic powers, and cultivating one's powers. People love this genre because it immerses them in an enthralling, fantastical setting. If you are a fan of Chinese dramas, you will enjoy the following dramas. Let's get started. Love You 7 Times. Xiang Yun was originally a cloud, but was turned into a fairy by Yu Laoshan and started working in Yu Lao Pavilion. Yukong is a disciple of the Uri Xingjun constellation. He strayed into Yu Lao Pavilion and was treated as a villain. Yukong accidentally broke Xiang Yun's pen, so the two quarreled and accidentally messed up the red string, which led to the marriage of the 3 worlds. The Jade Emperor knew about the chaos, and the punishment to them was that they couldn't go back to heaven until after the 7 lives of love, and so their story began. The Longest Promise. The story takes place in Kongsang continent and revolves around the tumultuous love story between Juyan, princess of the Qi tribe, and Xiying, a royal prince. Xiying's mother was framed, and he was banished to Jiuyi Mountain to cultivate. Originally focused on nothing but cultivation, he began to develop romantic feelings for Juyan, his disciple. However, because of their relationship as teacher and student do not voice out their feelings, fate also stands in their way when they stood on opposite sides in political struggles and undergo life and death situations. However, they eventually put aside their issues and work together hand in hand to protect Kongsang continent. The Blue Whisper Part 1. The drama starts with an episode highlighting the intelligence and kindness of our female lead, portrayed by Diliraba. She seeks to achieve what she wants through the least harm to everyone involved. She is pitted against her senior, disabled brother. He appears crueler and one who would stop at nothing to get what he wants. However, his actions are contradictory, especially when it comes to him. The story focuses on the main couple's journey as Yunhee and Chang Yi fall in love and the trials and tribulations they go through for each other.
看来有些东西还是没变，看在糖蒜的份上，我也送你一份礼。
Miss Cupid and Love. In starting of the drama, the story was introduced that a deity, without any fear or care, only just focused on his work, broke the tree which bring good omen to a married couple. And by doing this, he had no regret, but in return, he got a punishment that it would go to the human world, live a mortal life, and fall in love. But his love story would not complete. This was a punishment he had received, a heartbreak, and then he would return to heaven. But when he married, and then the broken tree again flourished, he went back to heaven. They both cried, and then she forgot him.
我不下去，我不喜欢毛茸茸的东西。
Miss the Dragon. A story between the Dragon King and a young maidservant follows a promise of 3 lifetimes to wait for a loved one. Liu Ying is a maidservant who accidentally encounters a 1,000-year-old dragon called Yuqi Longyan. To repay her debt, the dragon promises Liu Ying to marry, but it results in a misunderstanding. It is not until her 4th lifetime, when she is reincarnated as Gu Xingyan, that she begins to know of Yushu Longyan's existence.
那个光头呢？
我已经替你教训过他了。
那个光头平时根本不是我的对手，不知道为什么， 最近身体有点虚，看我下次见到他怎么收拾他。
No Boundary. A story that follows an upright goddess and a constable with a cold exterior who join hands to solve crimes and find love along the way.
你不是要来抢亲吗？怎么能半途而废？既然抢了我，就不能对展某始乱终弃。
Word of Honor. Word of Honor is a very typical wuxia story with various sects. The story is unapologetic about the relationship between these two leads who have a profound connection. The Window of Heaven wants to leave the assassin's organization, so he performs an obligatory departure technique, leaving him with 3 years left to live. He then meets the mysterious man who noticed him, and their relationship grew closer as they were entangled in a conspiracy regarding the glazed armor.
四季山庄不肖二弟子温客行，参见庄主。
Ancient Love Poetry. Zhong is one of the 4 true immortals, the most powerful beings in existence. She is the only true immortal who possesses pure essence energy. Zhong willingly sacrificed herself in a trial that lasted 60,000 years. Now awake from ages of slumber, Zhong has returned as Hoji, the High Immortal of Xingqi Palace. With no memory of her past life or former powers, he has no idea that she was once loved by Baiju.
山谷，今后你要照顾好自己，莫要再想我了，也不要梦见我。
我也不是总梦见你，我只是偶尔。
My Queen. The heroine is a poor little assistant who has to endure her devil boss. When she enters a game world, she becomes the 9th princess of Ruoshui country. As she embarks on the journey to finding love, she crosses paths with a man who looks very similar to her boss.
梦辰，我喜欢你。
The Unknown Legend of Exorcist Zhong. This drama is about a famous Chinese deity, Zhong, which in charge of vanquishing all demons and evil beings in the underworld. This drama tells his story before he becomes a deity and the trials and judgments he has to go through. That is why Zhong Yunfei is constantly being tested and can never catch a break, since his noble beliefs are being tasted again and again. And he has his sworn brothers, Hanyan and Fuqua, on his side to kill and battle all the demons in the mortal world in his journey to deityhood.
我是不明白，但是我知道，如果你真的喜欢他，就不会不管他的死活。难道非得让他陪着你接受天道的惩罚，你才肯死心吗？
我不管，反正你永远是我大人。
Song of the Moon. When she was young, Liu Xiao met a mysterious man and exchanged her future for 3 days of happiness. Liu Xiao initially leads a carefree life of a wealthy heiress, but accidentally gets embroiled in a battle between the immortals and demons, thus unraveling the past and present romantic entanglement between her and Luli, a mysterious clock immortal.
二是陆离说：“蝼蚁又如何？敢撼树者，亦敢撼天。”
蝼蚁又怎样？敢撼树者，亦敢撼天。
Which of these XIANXIA dramas is your favorite, and which do you think should be on this list? You can let us know in the comment section down below. See you!